Welcome to a peaceful journey through some of the most beautiful greenhouses in the world, places where nature breathes softly through glass walls, where tropical plants reach toward the light, and every path feels like a quiet escape from the outside world. Today, we'll travel through lush botanical gardens, historic conservatories, and hidden green sanctuaries designed to inspire calm, wonder, and peace. Take a deep breath, slow down, and enjoy this botanical escape. Kew Gardens, London, England. Located in London, Kew Gardens is home to one of the most iconic Victorian greenhouses in the world. The famous Palm House was completed in 1848 during the height of the Victorian era, a time when exotic plants were being collected from across the British Empire. Its massive, curved glass structure was considered an engineering marvel for its time, using thousands of panes of glass to create a warm, tropical environment in the middle of England. Inside the greenhouse, towering palms, rare tropical species, and humid air transport visitors into another world. Today, Kew Gardens is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and remains one of the most important botanical research centers on Earth. Singapore Botanic Gardens, Singapore. Founded in 1859, the Singapore Botanic Gardens became an important center for tropical plant research during the colonial period. The gardens played a major role in the development of rubber plantations across Southeast Asia, helping transform the region's economy in the early 20th century. Today, the gardens are famous for their breathtaking orchid collections, lush tropical landscapes, and peaceful rainforest environments. Modern greenhouse design blends beautifully with waterfalls, mist-filled pathways, and rare tropical plants from around the world. In 2015, Singapore Botanic Gardens became the first tropical botanical garden to be recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Jardin Majorelle, Marrakech, Morocco. Jardin Majorelle was created in the 1920s by French artist Jacques Majorelle, who spent decades transforming the space into a living work of art. The garden became famous for its striking cobalt blue color, now known worldwide as Majorelle blue. Exotic plants from 5 continents were carefully collected and arranged beside flowing fountains and shaded pathways. Years later, the garden was restored by fashion designer Yves Saint Laurent and became one of Morocco's most beloved cultural landmarks. Today, Jardin Majorelle remains a peaceful blend of art, architecture, and botanical beauty. Longwood Gardens, Pennsylvania, USA. Longwood Gardens began in the early 20th century when industrialist Pierre DuPont purchased the land to protect its historic trees from being cut down. Inspired by the grand European gardens he visited during his travels, DuPont transformed the estate into one of the most beautiful conservatories in America. The massive greenhouse complex features elegant glass architecture, tropical plants, rare flowers, and spectacular indoor fountains. Over time, Longwood Gardens became internationally recognized for both botanical conservation and artistic garden design. Today, millions of visitors come each year to experience its peaceful beauty and seasonal displays. The Eden Project, Cornwall, England. The Eden Project opened in 2001 on the site of a former clay mine in Cornwall, England. What was once an empty industrial landscape was transformed into one of the world's largest greenhouse projects. Its enormous geodesic domes contain entire ecosystems, including tropical rainforests and Mediterranean environments. The structures were designed to demonstrate the relationship between humanity and nature while promoting environmental education and sustainability. Walking through the humid rainforest biome feels like entering another climate entirely, filled with waterfalls, towering trees, and dense tropical vegetation. Royal Greenhouses of Laeken, Belgium. The Royal Greenhouses of Laeken were commissioned by King Leopold II during the 19th century. Built between 1874 and 1895, the greenhouses were designed by architect Alphonse Balat, who later became a mentor to the famous architect Victor Horta. Their elegant iron and glass structures reflect the beauty of early Art Nouveau design. Rare tropical plants, towering palms, and historic garden collections fill the royal halls beneath the glowing glass ceilings. Because the greenhouses are part of the Belgian royal estate, they open to the public only for a short period each year, making them feel even more special and mysterious. Phipps Conservatory, Pittsburgh, USA. Phipps Conservatory opened in 1893 as a gift to the city of Pittsburgh from industrialist Henry Phipps. The Victorian glasshouse was built during a time when botanical conservatories symbolized scientific discovery, exploration, and public education. Inside, visitors can explore tropical forests, desert landscapes, seasonal flower rooms, and rare plant collections from around the world. In recent years, Phipps Conservatory has also become known for its commitment to sustainability and environmentally conscious architecture. The peaceful atmosphere combines historic elegance with a modern appreciation for nature and conservation. Enid A. Haupt Conservatory, New York City, USA. The Enid A. Haupt Conservatory opened in 1902 and quickly became one of New York City's most important botanical landmarks. Its beautiful glass and steel structure was inspired by the grand conservatories of Europe during the Victorian era. Inside the conservatory, visitors can walk through tropical rainforests, desert environments, and exotic plant collections gathered from around the globe. For more than a century, the greenhouse has supported botanical research, conservation, and public education. Despite being located in the middle of a busy city, the conservatory feels peaceful, warm, and wonderfully timeless. Bloedel Conservatory, Vancouver, Canada. Bloedel Conservatory opened in 1969 and was built as part of Vancouver's effort to create peaceful public spaces connected to nature. The massive geodesic dome became an architectural symbol of the city and remains one of Canada's most recognizable conservatories. Inside, warm tropical air supports hundreds of exotic plants and free-flying birds from around the world. Palm trees, orchids, and lush rainforest vegetation create the feeling of an indoor tropical paradise even during cold Canadian winters. The conservatory was designed to offer visitors a quiet escape filled with color, warmth, and natural beauty. Garfield Park Conservatory, Chicago, USA. Garfield Park Conservatory opened in 1908 and was designed by renowned landscape architect Jens Jensen. Often called landscape art under glass, the conservatory was created to bring the experience of nature into the heart of the industrial city. Massive tropical rooms filled with palms, ferns, and exotic plants offered Chicago residents a peaceful escape from urban life. The conservatory's architecture was carefully designed to maximize natural light while creating warm indoor climates for rare plant species. More than a century later, Garfield Park Conservatory continues to serve as a place of education, conservation, and quiet reflection. As our journey through these beautiful greenhouses comes to an end, we're reminded that nature has always been a place of peace, wonder, and quiet healing. Behind every glass wall, beneath every tropical leaf, and along every silent pathway, these gardens preserve not only rare plants, but moments of calm in a fast-moving world. From historic Victorian conservatories to modern rainforest domes, each greenhouse tells a story of beauty, exploration, and humanity's connection to nature. Thank you for spending this peaceful time here with the Flora Journal. May your evening be gentle your mind at ease, and your home filled with quiet moments of peace. Until next time, take care, slow down, and keep close to nature.